Star Wars
Episode 4.
Seven.
Oh no, it's Episode 7, even though it has the exact same.
Once again, with feeling.
Star Wars Episode 7.
Dun, da, da.
The Force Awakens.
The Force Reawakens.
Well, just regular Awakens.
So, Force
is-
Awakens.
It hasn't been awake yet.
Is the Force awake because Rey's learning the Force, or
It probably
did the Force go into a slumber?
It
or does the
awakens
Force sleep?
inside of her, and she can use the Force.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the Force has been sleeping, even though
No, but also
Luke is
remember
still
Snoke
alive.
says,
Did the Force?
"There's been an awakening."
Did the Force take NyQuil?
Do you feel it?
maybe
Okay,
maybe the
that's
Force
nice.
got roofied and it was just out for a while.
Yeah. All right. So this movie's probably got the most heroic main character of all the Star Wars movies.
Kylo Ren.
Rey is.
Well, yeah, 'cause
She's kind of perfect, and that might even be a negative of it is that she's too perfect,
Yeah.
but she's pretty perfect. I love her a lot. I think she's great. But no, I think that's a valid criticism that all the adversity she faced kind of happened before we met her. So we don't see her grow.
I don't think she even remembers it though. So
Well, I think the adversity she's facing is that she's
I don't think she remembers her
She's-
past at
Oh,
all.
but she knows her life on
Jakku.
Jakku.
But she's cleaning.
Exactly.
She's cleaning like parts and
Yeah,
scavenging.
it's a hard life.
It's definitely a hard
It's
life.
a hard life for her.
You know, and I think I really think Luke wanted her to have a hard life.
Well, you got to keep a Skywalker down. Skywalkers have to be oppressed, or they try to fuck up the universe.
Well, well, I think
Well, I don't know. Anakin was a little oppressed because they didn't give him everything he wanted.
Yeah.
They gave him most of what he wanted.
Yeah.
You got to give.
I want to be a Jedi Master.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
No, I mean, I think they do a great job with Rey.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what I don't like is every movie these days, the new trope is to take a female character and she is the hero. She's the greatest hero of all time ever. It's the Hunger Games syndrome. Like everything is Hunger Games now.
And the way she
Everything,
beat
man,
up Kylo Ren.
I don't know. Well,
yeah,
the only thing I don't like about the
yeah.
Kylo Ren, it doesn't have anything to do with her being female. It just has to do with, I just picked up this thing. What does it do?
I'm not saying the female part. I'm just saying it's like, oh god.
Well,
Like,
no, I thought that part was ridiculous. I still think it's ridiculous.
because first of all, how is she stronger than him? Like she's sitting there with the like they're
So
like
there's
she
a
works
lot of-
out.
I feel like that is a little ridiculous, but there has been a lot of little theories put out there that explain it rather well, I think. Sufficiently enough.
No.
It's to the movie's detriment that they don't explain it in movie. You shouldn't have to go, rewatch a couple scenes and, come up with your own theories to explain something that should be just automatically obvious.
And how does
Not
she know-
something that should be obvious.
How does she
But-
know that she could force grab?
But that being said, a few minutes beforehand, he
Sounds
just got
like-
shot with a bowcaster. That remember when Han Solo, they established this earlier, when Han Solo used it to blow up the troopers, he shot 3 of them flying 20 yards
Well, that just
with
grazed
one
them, though.
shot.
It just
So
grazed
he
them.
got hit
Still
right in the
going.
side with a bowcaster.
Can you fast forward through your part and then I'll talk?
Talk.
No, go ahead. Keep finishing.
No. You don't want to hear my theory, so go ahead.
I want to hear your theory.
No.
You know more about Star Wars than I do, so I want to hear your theory.
Well, it's not my theory. I was just
What is their
explaining it to
theory?
you. I was just explaining it to you, but you don't want to hear it.
No,
so
I
go
get.
on.
No, I've heard this before because I
All right,
know some
then
of
we
my
don't
friends were
need to-
like, "Oh,
Then we don't need to recount it.
Kylo Ren's not really a little bitch because he just had this thing that would have killed a mortal man.
All right, go on.
And he's in the woods, and
All
he
right.
can't beat a girl with the lightsaber.
All right,
He's
so
so
you've already heard
emo.
it, so go on.
He's
No,
so emo.
No, I'm just saying. I do think he's totally emo.
Yeah,
Like,
he is totally emo.
It's totally emo, dude.
Yeah,
and
he
that's
is.
fine.
He reminds me of Professor Snape too.
What drives me crazy?
Yeah, he's got the hair. It's
No,
Yeah.
it's not that I don't think he's well done. Like 90% of that character is great.
Yeah.
He did a great job with it. It's his hissy fits.
Yeah.
You know,
The
like,
hissy
oh,
fit.
he didn't get my way. I'm gonna, you know, like
No,
he
yeah.
treats electronics like his grandfather treated younglings.
Yeah.
That's what it was. However that works out.
Yeah, that works. That works.
You know,
that
like,
checks out.
yeah. I mean,
No, I
Anakin
agree
fucking
with you.
killed younglings.
They're
when he
trying
got
to
angry,
show-
and this guy kills electronic
They're
shit.
trying to show he's got uncontrolled passions, but the way they did it, he just comes across like a child with temper tantrum.
Yeah.
Like they could have done it a little more real, or not. I guess
And
it's realistic,
what did
but
those
just
electronic?
less
What did those
bitchy.
computers actually control?
Nothing,
He just-
obviously.
he
The
destroyed
lights don't even turn off. do they?
Yeah, no, he destroyed
Sparks
the
come out. Sparks come out.
He destroyed the entire fucking bay, and then he goes, and then the guy flies to him.
Yeah,
It's
and who
like-
the fuck has to fix that? I mean, he's not very
Yeah.
considerate.
No, there's a lot of funny. There's like an SNL skit, and there is. Oh,
But no, his tantrums are crazy. I thought the beginning was really well done with Poe Dameron and when they're
I thought all
talking
that
to the
stuff was
guy,
good.
and
Oh, that's good.
I was super pumped to see a new force power, like being able to stop the blaster. I thought that was super sick. We got to see blood for the first time. I thought that was pretty nice on a stormtrooper. Just the whole battle scene from the stormtrooper's perspective was pretty cool.
cool.
And when Finn defected,
traitor!
yeah, dude, best character in any movie, and it's
Even
so
better
great.
than Boba Fett.
Oh, dude, he's so much better. But like this motherfucker's wielding like
He's definitely better than Captain Phasma.
Oh, dude, terrible. But like traitor, and like he's like wielding a beat stick with an electrical current through it,
Yeah.
and he's able to fight a lightsaber with it.
I wish they would have tried to be a little more original with the movie instead of just let's rehash everything that happened in A New Hope, except instead of a size of a moon, it's a whole planet, the Death Star.
I think
and
they're
it can shoot plasma across
The
the
galaxy.
galaxy, but you can watch it moving in real time, even though it's traveling at the speed of light, and you can see it like as if it was like in the night sky, like it's on, but. It's actually
makes
light
sense.
years away from you.
And you wouldn't see it in space. Actually, it'd be
Yeah, no, that's what
possible
I'm
to
saying.
see. I know.
It's like
I know.
people on different planets across, light years away can see it hitting this planet and blowing up. It's same problem that Star Trek had when they blew up Vulcan, and Spock watched his planet blow up from a different moon and a different. He wouldn't have been able to see it. Like he sees it like it's a moon in his sky, and
Yeah.
it's not.
Unless that planet was
would've
actually
been-
like a moon in the sky. Unless the
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I know. I get
what-
that.
right,
That's the only time
right.
it makes
It's
sense.
like,
and what pisses me off so much about that fucking movie is, dude, when those planets all blow up, like they blow up all the Senate planet, the old
Right.
Republic, and it's like, okay, so
Cosmic
now,
system.
so there's not going to be a rebellion, right? Because
Yeah.
where the fuck is a rebellion?
Well, they started, okay, that was not well explained, but basically, those planets, that was the Republic, right? So that was what emerged after the Empire. Now, the First Order is like relegated to this backwater, and then the Resistance was within that First Order area. So you had the Republic controlling most of the galaxy, and they were funding the Resistance within the First Order.
Okay.
And so that was an act of war. They were starting a new war with the Republic, and their first shot was to take out their capital, which was not Coruscant, apparently. But
I thought it was Coruscant.
no, it's Hosnian system. Whatever the
Oh.
hell that is.
Well, no,
They just
Coruscant
made it up.
Coruscant isn't a Hosnian system, because if you look back to the first movies, they're going to the Hosnian system.
We'll see.
That is
I
Coruscant,
don't know.
because when
I
I was
thought it
when I was researching this, because it doesn't fucking explain anything. In some of the Star Wars some of the Star Wars theory, that black lady that they focus on, that they give a close up on, she's actually pretty prevalent. And like I guess one of the movies that's coming up, I think it may be in the Han Solo movie or some of these other movies. She's actually supposed to be like a lead character, not a lead character, but super important, and then that's why they showed her. But I think they are on Coruscant. The Coruscant is one of the areas that does get blown up, I think.
All right. Well.
But it doesn't matter. But
I
it's
thought it
just so
wasn't. I
hokey.
thought
To
that's
me,
what I
that's
read was
hokey.
it wasn't.
It's like, oh, you can see the things going across the sky, and why do they have to do another Death Star? Can't they make another
Yeah.
weapon up?
And it's a stupid Death Star. It's even dumber than the other one. Like it's.
And
They pull a star inside of the planet. How does that even if you don't know anything about physics, how does that make sense?
because they're harnessing the
They
energy.
take a thing that's way bigger than another thing,
Well, don't-
and they put it inside of that.
Isn't that
smaller
actually
thing.
going on right now? Don't they have like alien? That's what Dr. Cuckoo is talking about. The physicists, like these mega structures that are like going around the stars. That makes sense. Like that would have been cool.
Well,
if,
that's bigger than the star, then.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That would have been cool. Like, say they built something around a star that would harvest
Yeah.
the energy instead of
It's
a
called,
planet like pulling energy into the star.
I don't remember
So,
what that's called. It's got a specific name, but
it does. Mega structure is what they're talking about.
right.
What do you think, Jesse? What do you?
That's
How do you
something
feel
that-
about the whole stupid Superdome?
You guys are doing a great job. I mean,
You agree with all that?
I agree with all that.
How stupid that was. Also, the other thing,
So
I
what
I
about the Han
thought,
Solo death scene?
yeah, that was
there
handled
yet?
well, but also not well. Like,
Stupidest shit ever.
It was poor.
Like,
so
what?
dumb.
it's like, yeah,
I saw it coming a mile away. Right when they walked on the
Yeah.
catwalk, I'm like,
Right.
I'm
On
so
the
dead.
catwalk, yeah.
I feel like,
So
Little
dead.
walk on the catwalk.
like, I think it was kind of like the right move, but also they handled it really poorly, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, I'm fine with them killing Han. It would work for the story, and it works for the story just that simple statement of Han Solo gets killed, but all the stuff surrounding it, leading up to it, and how they execute it, it's weak. You agree? Justin?
No, I think it's stupid. I mean, I hated the scene. I think it's still stupid. And in 10, 20 years from now, when we record Star Wars 15 and we're talking about this shit again, I'm still going to think it's fucking dumb. So...
How do you feel?
Yeah, but you want everything to always end in a happy
Well,
picture.
they can't.
You don't want
have
anyone to ever die.
It's
You
okay
always
to
want
kill
a
some
good
people
picture.
if it makes sense to the story. And I don't think Han
Well,
Solo
sometimes-
necessarily makes sense to the story.
and just
They're
as-
going to make it make sense, but I think it's fucking dumb when they do it. They do it for a specific reason, and it's to get some kind of reaction. And you're welcome. You got a reaction.
Partly, I think that's a little unfair to them. Like,
Oh fuck.
well, I mean, the story. Okay, fine, but my point is that so you only want them to tell good stories?
No, if they I swear to God, they kill Luke, dude. Fuck all 9 movies.
Sure. Yeah.
Fuck the whole franchise. I hope Star Wars goes to hell.
Okay. Fair
Just being
enough.
honest.
But
And I
I'm
think
just.
Luke is super dead.
But
Yeah,
I'm just
kill him.
saying,
Fuck
like
it.
by your standards, there, anytime anyone ever kills someone that someone cares about, the only reason they're doing it is for shock value. So they should just
Sometimes
write
they
a
do.
story where
George
they
R.
don't
Martin does
die.
it.
But-
George R. Martin does the same.
but no,
They should
but
just write a
in-
story where they don't die. Then
But in Conan,
You could
and
leave
no,
people
and
alive.
I think in
yeah,
Jesse's
and
favorite movie,
people were left
she dies,
alive.
Valeri dies.
and that sucks, dude. I was so
Yeah.
pissed off when she dies.
You don't
Everyone-
you didn't even want. You fell
In
asleep
fact,
through that first half.
only
of the movie.
only
didn't.
one
At that
point,
person
you didn't even
died.
care.
I care. She gets shot by
Huh?
a bullet from a mile away. Not a bullet, but
Only one person
a blowgun.
died.
And Conan,
He shoots a blowgun, right? Or was it
in
was it a
Force
bow and arrow?
Awakens?
the most important person in that movie, like in terms of the old characters, the most important person from that movie that people wanted to see in the
It's
new
Han
movie
Solo.
was Han Solo.
And they kill him
And then you get rid of him
with a really shitty death.
with the dumbest death.
Like
I
he
don't
kills.
want to say it's
obviously
the
no-
dumbest.
obviously
no,
It's
he
a
was
dumb
getting-
death,
gonna
but it
die.
wasn't
So
the
if
dumb-
you study psychology at all, shooting somebody is way easier than stabbing somebody because stabbing somebody is very personal. It's very gruesome. He fucking stabbed his dad, and then it's like watched him tumble off the side.
He got
some misfire.
And what really
He
pisses
needed some help, though.
And what really pisses me off is I think he's actually going to light side, and then the moon gets covered up and it gets dark in there, and then, like the scene gets dark. It's like, oh shit, I forgot. I'm supposed to be an asshole. So it's like it's almost to the point that he's gonna kill the younglings again. He's like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be the bad guy. I can't like my dad. Like I hate my dad. Like I'm supposed to be bad. It's like, and then Han Solo falls off the edge. I'm like, this is when I first saw the movie, I was like, that's just fucking dumb. Like that's just how I felt. I'm like, that's how you kill Han Solo. Han
After
Solo
all this
goes
time.
out like that,
After all this
I
time,
don't have
that's
a problem
how Han
with
Solo
that.
dies?
Like the mechanism of the death.
and then Han Solo's like,
Why is that a problem? So like, I think you guys get way too hung up on that kind of stuff. But.
no, it matters.
What? You're the only one allowed to have opinions?
yeah,
Okay.
strong ones.
All right.
What did you? I'm curious about what you thought about this, Jesse. What did you think about Poe and Finn's relationship in the movie?
I shouldn't talk about this because this is going to get me in trouble.
Let's let it fly.
When
There was no relationship
Who was the
in the
director
movie.
again? What's his name? What's that dumbass
J.J.
name?
Abrams.
J.J. Abrams. When he has to post on Twitter saying something stupid like, "There's going to be a gay relationship. Deal with it." Fuck you. You think I can't deal with a gay
Was
relationship?
it him or was it
No,
Rian
it was-
Johnson who did it? Because
I'm pretty sure it was the director. Either way,
Rian Johnson's the director of episode 9, Last Jedi.
no, I think it was Abrams. I don't want to
It
say
was
that.
it was before this.
I want to
episode.
because it was before 7 came out.
Yeah, it was before.
This is when it
7.
hit. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, what do you think?
No,
I can't
I
deal with
don't-
it? Like, you know,
I don't
I'm
remember.
fine.
I
I'm
don't
totally
think it
fine.
did.
You want
I
to have
think
gay
you're
relationships? I have no problem. don't just force it just to have a gay relationship. That's stupid. Like, if you don't just shove it down my throat, figuratively
I kind of thought,
and literally.
I don't think it was about Force Awakens. It was about Last Jedi.
Well, no, I think it was because
it
they're
was
building
definitely
up
Force
to.
Awakens.
No, it
because
was
they're
after
building up
Force
to it.
Awakens came out when that whole thing happened.
It was real close, but it was before. I mean, it was before this. I'm pretty sure it was Abrams.
Because the thing that I thought was
Either
like,
way,
well, I mean,
whoever it was a dickhead.
there's nothing in Force Awakens about to hint at any sort of gay relationship.
No, that's
Oh,
not
that is
true.
bullshit.
That's not
That
true
is
because
so
once they
bullshit.
kind of have that look, they're like.
That's the first thing I said.
Yeah.
I called Jesse after the movie.
I think it was. I think it was
After the movie
before
happened.
because we knew right away. It was like. I think
Because I had that conversation. Dude, that's my jacket. Oh, you wear it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, and then like,
There's
you're
a
like,
scene.
Poe, that's a good name. I'm gonna call you Finn. F1. Oh, I love Finn. Oh, thanks for calling me Finn. Oh, Poe's dead.
How does
I
that
love
make you
Poe. Like,
gay?
dude, there's their
They're
actions.
building it up
man.
to. They're building it up to.
I can see it.
A
I'm
gay
not-
relationship. And whatever, dude. But I mean,
But
it's
I don't-
fine. But don't slap me in the face with it.
Look,
And don't
look,
he has
don't
no gay
also
line.
be condescending to me.
No, that's
about
just-
it. I don't care if there's a gay scene. It doesn't matter. to me.
If there had been no tweet about that, would any of that seem like it was gay?
Yes.
No.
Yes. That's
No.
the first thing
It
I said
wouldn't
to
have.
Jesse.
No.
Right after the
No,
movie.
but you're saying you were spoiled on it. So
No, I'm
you
not.
were looking
I'm-
for it.
I can't
I'm saying
remember. It was-
I'm not spoiled
No,
on
look,
it. I say I think that
that's
may
just
have been.
that's just.
Chris,
Well, if it's true, if that was already they're already like about to be
Look at how
married,
he's really
then
angry
it's
on TV.
bad writing.
I agree.
Because
You're
there's
right,
no
I agree, that's
there's
a
no
bad writing,
establishment
bro.
for a relationship there.
There's
But
definitely
I don't
establishment for relationships.
Chris.
Okay, I'm
What?
gonna prove
No.
it.
So
So
tell
no,
me the
coming.
establishment.
I'm gonna prove it right now. So they're
No, that's not what I asked you to do.
They just-
What's the establishment for that
He's
relationship?
proving
telling
it
you.
right now.
But he doesn't want to hear the. He doesn't
No,
want
he
to hear the
doesn't
facts,
wanna
does
hear
he?
No,
Okay,
you're proving
so first of all,
that they are gay. You're not proving. I'm asking, where is the establishment for that
Can I-
relationship?
Would you let him
Tell?
speak, Chris? Because
Okay,
he knows he has
so-
information.
all right.
so they
whatever.
start the scene with Finn, right?
Just
and
ignore
then
me.
Poe and Finn are in the first scene of the movie together. They're in like the first scenes of the movie together, and then they focus on those two. Like when they save each other, I need a pilot. You're a pilot. Great, we're a pilot. And then like they're having like a great relationship together. Then they land. Then he takes his jacket. They get his jacket back. Then they're on. Before all that happens, they're on the planet where they meet the girl with the crazy eyes. He's like, look at that pilot, and then he kills like 17 TIE fighters. I'm like, well, see, that's an awesome pilot. Like, and like they just build this whole scene up between the two people, like making them. They make his feelings about each other like grand and more than they should be for how little they know each other. They don't know each other very well, and like they're sprinting towards each other.
Yeah.
They literally spent maybe 5 minutes with each other. 5 minutes, and
There
then all of a
was
sudden
also
they're
those
hugging.
rumors. There's also those rumors that Rey might be trans, and it's like, I mean, is everybody? You know, are you going to pick like
I've
the
never
80
heard those
genders?
before.
You haven't heard those before? Look them up. Look 'em
So
up,
basically, Matt, what you just did is you repeated my exact argument,
Nope.
but you
No, I
took
didn't.
longer to do it.
No, I just
He went through
I-
every scene where they're together in the movie,
Yeah, I pointed
leading
out
up
the
to
scenes.
the
Right. So no, what
culmination.
I said. This is what I said. I said that's just normal talking. But if it is supposed to be indicative of them having feelings for each other, then it's bad writing because it has no foundation for existing.
It's
They
not
didn't
normal.
know each other.
How they act makes
Matt,
no sense.
are you, okay?
So
Matt,
when
you're
you
the only
first-
one allowed to say your viewpoints.
So when you
All
first
right.
meet somebody, you
Good
run
to
up and
know.
hug them, like, you know what I mean? Or like,
Sure.
That's what I do.
I
You
feel
know,
all the time.
So when you
Usually
meet
I-
your mortal enemy, you become best friends like right away.
Usually when I see a guy that I like, you know, like that, and I just barely met him, I just walk
Right.
up and grab him by
So-
the pussy.
So anyway, if you're gonna let me finish, what I said was,
Is he trans?
if that is,
I'm listening.
no, you're not.
Yes, what he said was what?
You repeated my exact argument. You repeated it as if I hadn't said that just a second ago. I asked you to tell me what is the foundation for the relationship, and you're like, "Oh, I'm going to prove it," and then you went to
It's how
repeat
they-
my argument, and you didn't set a and then you said there was no foundation for a relationship because they only knew each other for 5 minutes. That's exactly what I said.
No, but like
Wait,
how
you're a
they.
little cringing over there, Jesse.
I'm saying how they
I'm
make
just doing it for effect.
how they make them act in the foundation relationship. Yes, I would agree it's bad writing, but they make them act like they're so much better friends than they would ever be in the movie. Like
None
ever
of
would
that
be.
seemed like great friendshipness or
You know,
gayness
I
to
think
me.
that piece came
That's
out.
just
I
like
think the
very
Twitter
mild
piece-
stuff.
I think the Twitter piece came out before.
Okay, first
so
of
then
all,
I might have been
it
like
wasn't mild at
looking
all.
for it. And I
No,
think it
okay.
was-
All right, so
it's
this
overt.
guy rescues him from the ship, and they're flying away on a TIE fighter, and he's like, what's your name? FN122. He's like, how do I just call you Finn? Like, I don't want to have to. How does that mean? Oh, I want to have sex with you. How does that mean that?
I'm not saying
Chris,
that.
you're building a straw man right now.
Thank you.
Okay, how does that mean I want to have a deep emotional relationship with you that is more than platonic?
It's just
It's actually later. All the stuff that happens later.
Thank you.
And the looks between them and kind of, it's really awkward.
So it's
So
all
I'd rewatch it.
Hey, Jesse,
rewatch
can-
the
Jesse,
ending of
all
the movie
after
and how they.
Jesse,
it's
can I ask you a
all
question?
after
Jesse, can I
Jakku,
ask
is
you a
what you're
question? So
saying.
you go on a date with a girl, or say like you're at a bar, right? And you want to and attract a person
And
at
I'm
a
the
bar,
one that interrupts people.
and you want to speak to a girl at a bar. You may give them a look or a smile, right?
You have.
I have the
You
ring
have
of death.
wine lipstick.
I know I have the ring of death right now. But you give them a smile,
Yeah.
or you show some kind of body language. The body language between those two in the movies is indicative of something a little bit more than a friendship. And that's all I'm saying.
Actually, it was very similar to the look that Sam gave Frodo at the end of the Lord of the
That
Rings
is
movies.
so true.
And guess what? They aren't gay.
Yes, they are.
No.
Chris.
Yes, they
No.
are. Oh, dude.
Talk about revisionist
Sam
history.
is so mad that Frodo is not his husband. It is
Clerks-
well, I
so
guess-
true.
In Clerks 2, they already talked
In
about this.
conclusion,
And
I won this argument with their own evidence that they
Oh,
provided.
please.
No, because
Clerks
no,
2
the evidence you
concluded
gave
this.
was to cite another movie couple that you said, oh, they're obviously gay for each other, but they're actually not. Like,
So-
you're just reading into something
You're
that's
in
not even
denial.
there.
So
You're
can
in
I
denial.
point this
if
out?
This
proves-
canonically,
Denial.
Sam and Frodo are not gay for each
This
other.
proves my whole point. So
Yeah.
this
so
proves
you're
exactly
something
that.
you're reading into it that's not even
No,
there.
because body language
I don't
says
even consider
everything. Like when Jesse cringes, Chris knows that there's something wrong, right? So when a girl
But
smiles,
Chris didn't figure that
so when
out.
somebody exchanges a smile, or a guy or girl like each other, or a guy and guy, or a girl like each other, they may exchange certain sentiments. Because some of those sentiments are in body language.
Yeah.
Body language is a
Oh.
big thing
Really,
for a
man?
foundation of a relationship.
no shit.
Well, then I'm giving you the foundation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just like
Whoa.
Chris's body language
Body
right now
language
is
exists?
anger.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Is anger, and then he might actually, act out and attack you. That's what Chris's body language is telling me right now. Yeah, don't let him break any glass.
Anyhow,
You guys admit I was right. So
Yeah, that's what we're gonna admit. Whatever you say, Chris.
you know, Christmas is the game I win. I win. Why? Because I win.
because
Chris, you win.
my arguments are superior. to
I'm out of
yours.
wine.
They might be gay, and I never. We'll find out. But I'm saying there's no indication of that
Well,
in the first movie.
I
There's
wouldn't
not.
care. I wouldn't care. I mean, I don't care if they add a bunch of gay couples. I don't give a shit. But just don't slap act like the director thought that I would care. So then he has to make a post about it.
Okay,
no
well,
one's
that's-
going to be
I
deal
don't
with
care
it.
either.
Well, and
Anyways,
I also
fuck you.
I generally don't bring outside stuff into watching a movie that doesn't usually affect whether I enjoy a movie or not.
If
So I
it's-
don't care if
it's
J.J. Abrams
heavy-handed
says
on,
whatever.
like,
I don't think
if
anything.
it's like a slap in the face where they're trying to really push feminism or some kind of specific
I don't care about that.
cause. That's
I
what bothers
care
me.
about that if it's
make a good
bad.
movie. Make
If
a good
the movie-
don't try
yes.
to add these pieces in that fuck up the movie that you're trying
Right.
to tell. Trying to tell a story, stick to telling the story. Don't try to sprinkle in a bunch of other shit just because you have an axe to grind because it fucks up the movie.
or do it and then do it well. That's my
Do
thing.
it well.
Do it well.
Make
And
it feel like
so
it's
I don't
organic.
care if you want to shove in a bunch of political stuff and
Well,
and make things fit your worldview. That's what all storytelling is telling your side of things, your opinions on things, opening up your mind and putting it on paper and all that stuff. So I don't have a problem with that. But do it well. So if it's a bad movie, which in this case with the gay thing, Matt, you're being whatever.
With the game. Keep going, Chris.
We're not even like in disagreement.
I'm watching
here.
that on the screen. I'm watching him get smaller. and
Chris is going off on the gays. I'm just listening to him.
smaller.
I'm going off on the gays.
I'm just joking. No, I don't think that it had a bad effect on the movie.
I'm worried about the
I-
future movies.
But I just think that you can tell a subtle language from how they shot certain scenes, and I think in
Yeah.
some of those certain scenes, there's body language there that might be indicative of a gay relationship. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. There's some foundation there though, and I would agree.
There's some foundation.
There is some foundation there, and if you don't want to admit that, that's fine. But that's like admitting that like there wasn't any foundation that Luke would be a Jedi one day.
Or that Sam and Frodo hooked up after the movies.
Or during, when they were
Or
walking.
during the movies.
They were walking like 1,000 miles, and
Yeah.
they definitely hooked up between some.
And they needed friendship and closeness.
Because he even carried Mr. Frodo. I may not be able to carry it, but I can carry you, Mr. Frodo.
Yeah.
but they're
So
not
bad,
gay.
dude.
They're
So
not
bad.
gay. So like
They're so
it's
gay.
it's just
Hobbits
why is it gay to be friends with somebody?
It's dude.
Sam and Frodo, you don't must not understand the joke, Chris. Do you understand the Sam Frodo joke? Have you seen Clerks 2?
Well, I understand that it's a joke, but you guys are actually bringing it up as if they're actually gay.
They do act pretty gay. I mean, that's pretty
So that's
funny.
why. So that's what I'm responding to. I know about the jokes.
The last
and all
scene in
that
the
stuff.
movie where he looks back at him, it's like it looks like more than a friend. Like I have an idea of what more than a friend looks like, and to me, it's how Sam looks at Frodo, and he's this total like admiration and love.
And so my
Like, how
point
we would
is,
look at-
though, like you guys brought that up as an example of this being actually proof that Finn and Poe are gay, right?
True.
And I'm saying, in Lord of the Rings, they are not actually gay canonically in the story. Frodo and Sam
I
are
think
not gay.
they're wrote to
so
be gay.
no, they're not.
Yes, they are.
You sure
No,
about that?
yeah,
You should read J.R. Tolkien. I'm guarantee you. It's somewhere.
I guarantee you, they're not gay.
It's
He has a
if you read the
memoir somewhere
Silmarillion.
Mary.
I guarantee
Okay,
you.
let's go over the name. Mary.
It's not in the Silmarillion.
Pippin,
They don't address what
Samwise
gayness is.
Gamgee.
They are not written to be gay. Now,
Aren't all hobbits gay?
I thought they were, but
anyway, my point is they are not written to be gay. So you guys see gayness there, and that's who knows why it's there. It could really be there
So,
what you're seeing.
are
But
you
my
telling
point
me-
is they're not actually there. So there's some other reason that you're seeing that, and
Didn't
it could
Sam
be
cry?
it could be bad acting choices by the actors. It could be bad. Camera angle choices by the director, could be bad dialogue choices by the screenwriter, whatever it is. I'm not saying that you guys aren't seeing something that's really there. I'm saying that they're not actually gay within the realm of the story.
let's get back to episode
And so-
7. Do you think there were gay? Do you think there's a hint of possibly a relationship between Poe and Finn?
I did.
How we doing?
I think there is now. From all the stuff that's been talked about it in the media, I think probably. But when I first came out of the movie theater, I did not think that. When I heard about it, because this is why I'm certain it came out after, because I didn't see that at all, and the first I heard about it after the fact, and it surprised me.
That was one of the first text messages
Because-
I sent to Jesse. It was like, did you see this? Because this is what's gonna happen. And that's one of the first conversations I had with Monica, because we had just started dating at that point, and I was like, I think this is a thing now, and our mascot's here.
Yep.
Just make it organic. That's all I'm saying. Don't force it.
No, I agree
You
with
force
that.
it, you're going to hurt the movies just to prove some point that Star Wars can have gay characters. Well, of course. Of course Star Wars can have gay characters. I mean, I don't know what that means. Am I that surprised by it?
Wouldn't that
No.
be? It's a
It's
galaxy.
fine,
That'd
yeah.
be normal anyhow.
Of course. I mean,
Anyhow, but I think the movie was decent. I like the fact that they made a decision to go back and get away from the and get away. It's probably hot. And get away from the horrendous episode 1. So I'm glad it didn't follow any of those bad editing decisions, or they didn't oversaturate with CGI. I liked it. But and I thought even the Finn and Poe relationship was really good, actually. I thought I like both of the characters.
I just
thought
didn't
they
like
worked
the-
well with each other. The actors work well with each other.
Yeah.
I just noticed something, and it's not a detriment to the film. I think it might be a really good thing. But Chris over here obviously doesn't think it's a good thing and has something against it.
well, he doesn't pick up on normal social cues.
No, it's just I don't see it.
I wonder
I
what
didn't
Grant
see
thinks
it.
about this.
I'm not saying that it's not there or that it wasn't intended to be there, but I think if it was intended to be there,
Uh-oh.
they didn't do a good job.
Running out of time.
But yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
I think Ray's a hell of a character. So
Yeah,
I
Rey's
think
good.
that was the
Yeah.
best piece of it.
Absolutely.
Has
She's
a lot of
the best.
iconic scenes in it. Her and
Absolutely
Kylo
the
Ren
best.
fighting. That was
Before
with the snow and the trees. It looks beautiful.
we
Striking.
wrap, what do you think about the ending, Chris?
Well,
I think we're at the ending.
we have 30 seconds left.
I
30
say,
seconds
yeah,
to
so
wrap.
wrap it out. Wrap
20
it
seconds
out.
to wrap, Chris.
I thought it with Luke.
Yeah.
That was a good ending. It set up well for the next movie.
Which is in 4 days.
Yep. So I guess maybe we'll review it afterwards.
Yeah, Sunday.
Bye.
Like,
asinine.